my YouTube channel. So after a short break, I just thought of sharing a video as 2025 A-levels coming closer. So let's discuss some important factors regarding essay type questions. I will soon share you some sample essay type questions as well. Today I just thought of discussing how to approach a literature essay type answer. What are the basic things that you need to pay attention when you answer an essay type question in literature paper? So first of all, remember you have half an hour, like most probably it will be like 35 minutes maximum to write the answer. So first of all, don't get panic when you get the questions. So you can select the easiest questions and start with them. And the next thing, you have to understand what you are supposed to do in your question, especially when it is a literature question or essay type question. Essay type question effectively requires a structure. You should write a structured answer. Having a structure and base your answer according to a structure, it's very, very important. So you have to make a plan. So I told you at the beginning, don't get panic. Don't just look at the question and write your answer. First of all, take time, maybe like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and read it carefully, and you understand what you are supposed to do here. So one of the easiest method is you can just underline the main words in the question. So what are the main words in the question? See whether you know the meanings of them, because it's very dangerous if you approach to an answer, if you write an answer without exactly knowing the meanings of the words in the question. So that is also a must. So then you can underline the main words in the question and you can have an idea what you are supposed to do. Because some questions you are supposed to, it says like to analyze, criticize, comment, or elaborate, explore. We don't know what it is. So you have to see what you have to do, like whether you are supposed to analyze, whether you are supposed to criticize, whether you are supposed to comment, or whether it's a compare and contrast question. So like that, you need to have an idea about what you have to do there. Then you can underline the main words and what you have to do, like analyze what, comment on what, criticize what. And if there's a specific word in the question, then you can think about what does this word mean. So when most of the time, even I have done this, most of the time when you find out the meanings of the words in the question, when you think about, okay, what does this word mean? For example, in your question, if there is a word like, if you find the word relationship, so think about what is a relationship? What are the similar words? How can I define this word? So when you think about this word, you get okay, then we can define this word like this. The relationship means this. So then you naturally you get some points related to a particular poem or a short story or whatever you are going to write in the answer. You get points related to that. So if it's the independence or the confidence. So what is confidence? So then are you supposed to discuss about the confidence of the female characters in your short stories? Then think about, okay, Akuna, then Evelyn. So where? Then like that, then when you analyze the difficult words or the important words in your question, then you naturally get some points related to your answer. That is also one trick. So first of all, you analyze or you understand the meanings of the words, and next what you can do it is you need to prepare a very good introduction. Introductory paragraph is very, very important because your examiners also pay attention to your introductory paragraph. If it is very, it should be interesting, it should be different, because all the students sometimes there's a very common way of writing introductory paragraph, so you try to make something different out of that. And still I see some students, they start their answers with this poem is written by Shakespeare, one of the greatest poet, like that, very traditional answers, and everybody knows this was written by this particular poet. So it's already mentioned in the question also. So you are not supposed to, sometimes you write the same thing in the question again. So you are not supposed to write like that. So avoid doing such traditional or common things. You can think about a different way. And also it's really important to add a topic sentence, or a kind of like topic sentence, or we call like thesis statement, or let's say a topic sentence. Let's simplify it. So a topic sentence means you have to write a sentence that would summarize the whole thing what you are going to write in your answer. So writing a topic sentence in the introductory paragraph, it is really important. So you need to pay attention what is the topic sentence you are going to write in your introductory paragraph. Introductory paragraph is a kind of like a summary, like you introduce what you are going to do, what you are going to write in your answer. So what are the poems you are going to take, and what is your structure. You introduce everything in your introductory paragraph, but don't write it unnecessarily long, like don't make an unnecessarily lengthy paragraph, just a short paragraph introduction. Then you can move, like if you are supposed to discuss one or two poems, then you can take the first poem in the second paragraph and then analyze it. Then take the other poem, and then you can write another paragraph if it requires, or else you can move on to the conclusion. Normally we write 3 sides in the exam papers, because within half an hour we cannot write more than that. So manage your time while writing, check your time as well. And at the same time, if you are supposed to, most probably we get combined questions related to 2 short stories or 3 short stories, 3 poems, like that. So make sure you balance it. Like for example, if you are taking 2 poems in your answer, do not write a short paragraph for one poem and don't write a lengthy paragraph for the other poem. So balance your answer. That is also very, very important. So introduction, first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, or then finally conclusion. Conclusion also, we don't need to write a very lengthy conclusion. Conclusions, normally we write a short brief conclusion. Like a conclusion is a kind of like summary what you have written in your answer. So like that, right? So as I told you, then the main thing, the most important factor is to pay attention to the main words in the question. So try this and let me know how it is. I hope like this will help you when you are writing and when you are approaching to an essay type answer, because essay type answers are the most important thing in the literature paper. We can score more from the essay type answers. So you need to practice to write essay type answers within half an hour. So that is also important. So if you have written some essay type answers, or if you have some essay type questions, you can share under the comment section. If you have any other questions, then share it and add a comment. So let's see how it is. And if you have any other question, you can share your questions and then I will reply. So all the best, all these 2025 literature students and the other students 26 and 27, you all too have to practice writing essay type answers. So all these 25 kids, if you have any question, send me a message on WhatsApp, or you can add a comment. So let's see with another video. Thank you. Bye bye.